Welcome to Adventures with Captain Ray Kelly. This will be the final part of the 2025 highlight reel. Enjoy the video. In September, I headed up to the first annual Northeast Drone Meetup. And prior to the meetup, we did a lot of flying in the Providence and Pawtucket areas. The meet and greet was at Snookers, and it was a great time. There were so many drone pilots I knew there, as well as new pilots that I met, and that was great. And yes, I flew my Falcon Mini V-Copter. The next day, some of us drove to Newport, had a delicious lunch, and I even flew my Mavic 3 Pro along the coastline. There was a kite festival going on, but I flew at a safe distance away from them. And it's always a great time back at the hotel. Alex Escardo shared his secret spot Bayside Marketplace with me. Sergeant Steve Jones and Eric Swash of the Baytown, Texas Police Department were in town, so they joined us also. And then I tried to get my neighbors Mike and Mikey hooked on drones. We had a beautiful sunset. And yes, Mike bought a drone for his two boys. And Jeff Norman and myself went back to the Hamptons. And my wife and I took a ride upstate and did a little drone flying. I wanted to fly Bannerman's Castle again. And I changed locations to fly Castle in the Clouds. Then we drove over the Bear Mountain Bridge and flew from Stevie Bronx's secret spot. John Gregory, the Connecticut pirate, came over on the ferry to Port Jefferson, and I took him to some of my secret spots to fly. Port Jefferson was first, and then we went to Mount Sinai Harbor. And yes, we checked on the osprey nest. Grabbed a quick bite for breakfast, and I took him to the Shoreham Nuclear Power Plant. Later in September, I flew my Falcon Mini V-Copter at the Patchogue Lighthouse. In early October, I flew a corn maze in Mandeville. And later in October, I went to the Sunken Ships and flew a sunset flight. These ships are a cool place to fly drones. The lighted glass ball was lit up on the way home. Rob Kamada and myself finally made it out to Montauk Point at sunrise. We've been wanting to come here for 3 years now. I had this shot made up into an acrylic. I gave my friend George Rice a drone flying lesson from his boat. I was flying the Mini 3, and he said he wanted to buy the same drone. Rob Kamada and I went back to Long Beach and searched for Petros Chromidas. To a second location in Lido Beach and searched there also. I'm sorry to say we never found Petros. God bless the Chromidas family. I flew my Mini 3 at the Mount Sinai Fishing Pier. This is another great place to fly drones. Mike Pitts picked me up in a 62 Corvette and we went to an awesome car show and I flew my drone. And look at this beautiful sunrise that Jeff and I were blessed with flying in the Hamptons. On the way to the third location, we stopped to film the morning fog on the Bayside. The Hamptons are definitely a cool place to fly. Joe Lee joined me and we flew the Nesquequog River. And you never know what you're going to find in an osprey nest. This is a horseshoe crab shell. I flew down to Florida to buy a new Hyundai Tucson, but while I was there, I flew at Du Bois Park. Had the pleasure of flying with Eddie Nunez and Stevie Bronx again in the Catskill Mountains. I'm with Jeff Norman, one of the best drone pilots in New York, and we got a beautiful sunrise going on and we're looking for sharks and whales. And this time we found them. Yep, you can see them feeding on the bunker right there. But you have to be careful of the flying seagulls too. This was so cool. We finally found the sharks. This was definitely one of the highlights of 2025. Then it was time for me to head to Florida for the winter, and I flew with Steve Barnett at the House of Refuge in Stewart. A couple of weeks later, I flew my Neos at Lakeside Park in North Palm Beach. The Neos are cool little drones, and Lakeside Park is a great place to fly drones. I let my friend Bill Egan try to follow me load on the Neo. Bill was very impressed with the follow me mode. I think Bill's hooked on drones, especially when it landed in the palm of his hand. And for my last flight of 2025, I went to the Miami Marine Stadium with a bunch of great drone pilots. There were 20 to 30 big black vultures flying around the stadium when we first got there, but they didn't bother our drones. We were blessed with one of the most beautiful sunrises of 2025.
The bumblebee is off.
All right, Alex is up. He's out of here. You can even get great shots of the Miami city skyline. 2025 was a great drone flying year, and I predict 2026 will even be better. And as always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to watch my live podcast on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. And let's get kids hooked on drones, not drugs.